मार्च का प्रोग्रेसिव 2016
2024 है।
2024 स्टार्ट। Mr. President, it is no accident that Indonesia is the first country I have visited since my assumption of office. Indonesia and India are neighbors who share a common cultural heritage and whose record of peaceful cooperation over the century can perhaps be regarded as a model for relation between states. In the more recent past, our peoples inspired one another in a manual reinforcing struggle to rid ourselves of colonial domination. Since our emergence as independent states, we have been engaged in the task of consolidating our freedom. Both our countries have adopted the principles of Panchashil in a world characterized by competition between power blocs. We concluded that a policy of non-alignment was best calculated to consolidate our independence and to foster our political and economic development in direction best suited to the genius of our people. Our common assessment that military alliances afford an illusory sense of security and cannot provide enduring strength has been fully vindicated by developments which have taken place since we first initiated the policy of non-alignment. While referring to the period shortly after we become independent members of the Committee of Nations, I cannot but recall with pride and gratification the initiatives of our countries to pave the way for Afro-Asian unity at the historic conference Parachin. The Asian countries have formulated proposals calculated to ensure that their stability and security from external interference. We fully share the concerns and aspirations of the Asian countries and have pledged our cooperation in the attainment of their objectives. The concept of the Indian Ocean as a zone of peace constitutes yet a further assertion on the part of the littoral and hinterland states of their concern over the tension and the serious identification of the arms race caused by the expansion of great power presence in our region. Indonesia and India are among the largest countries in Asia and the world, and our constructive and close cooperation could contribute significantly to the creation of conditions of peace and stability in the region to which we belong. Mr. President, there is a wind of change in Asia. Important developments have taken place in Indochina in the recent past. The termination of the conflict in that region is a matter of particular gratification, since it has brought to an end a long period of their better and avoidable human suffering. But more difficult task lies ahead. Parachain. The new situation which has emerged is of great signification for Asia, since it opens up the prospect of a constructive and fruitful relationship among the states in the region based on sovereignty, territorial integrity and cooperation and mutual benefit. बस